Welcome back to Popes and Pylons. Let's play some more Slay the Spire. Yes, we haven't played Slay the Spire in a while, but it is, there's a new character out and I want to play the game. Don't worry though, if you're here for EU4 and you're just running away, there's gonna be a new patch for European Universalis 4 on Tuesday. I'm recording this on Friday. So it's only a couple of days until I can start a new campaign with a new patch. That's why I'm waiting. There's gonna be some Slay for now, and then depending on how much fun I have with that new character and how much you guys like some Slay the Spire videos, I'll sort of weave in some Slay the Spire videos. Maybe do 2 videos a day, seeing what my schedule permits. But for now, Slay the Spire. But there's gonna be EU4 on, well, very soon next week. So new character. I have not. Well, technically, I've played this character because I just started a run to see whether the recording setup and the face positioning and all that is right, which it seems to be. But I have not actually played this character. But I have, during my vacation, which I'm back from, obviously, I have watched a few videos. So I think I know how the character works-ish. And I can tell you a bit about it. Of course, we haven't done any unlocks yet, anything. I haven't confronted the first boss, so Mr. Whale here doesn't give me too many options. By the way, if you have never seen Slay the Spire before, I won't give a huge introduction to the game, but I will try to explain what I'm doing, try to explain what these cards are doing, and just know that there are 3 other characters that have already existed for quite a while. Some of them a bit more simpler than this one, which might be easier to start off with. I have old videos that you can watch for it, of course, tons of them. Just check out my playlists, or check out somebody else playing this, or just get the game played because it's just great. So let's get in here. We have only these 2 options because we haven't defeated the first boss. We could attempt to snipe an elite, but I don't see how that would be possible here, because we can make the enemies in the first 3 combats have only 1 HP. If you can carry that into an elite combat, that's great. But we can see that every elite here is at least 3 combats away, so that won't do it. The other option is simply just 6 max HP, but this character does start with very low max HP, so it's not tempting to just do. Now I do kind of want to take an elite, so I don't want to go a dodgy path, but I'm not sure that I want to take this. No, I'm not going to take the key elite on my very first run. That seems a bit excessive, so we kind of want to go this way. Probably. Elite and then shop. Yeah. No option for the second elite that way, but yeah, I think this is. It's not great, is it? This way I get much. No, I actually don't. Well, let's just take the way. Let's just get into playing the game again. We're not playing on Ascension right now because we haven't beaten the game yet with this character, so it shouldn't be too much pressure. I'll explain the new cards as we go along. We have a new relic. Start of each combat, add a miracle to your hand. This is simply a coin from Hearthstone, a card that you can use to gain 1 mana once. Let's just choose an option here first. I will choose the max HP. It's the better long run thing. It might be better to start, even though we can't hit an elite with it. Just make the first few fights trivial, but we didn't. Now, the cards we see here are the normal defense and strikes that all characters have, dealing damage, blocking against what this enemy is doing. Just giving you a tiny bit of explanation, by the way, in case you have never seen Slay the Spire. So we're always fighting enemies over here, and they always show us their intent, what they're going to do next. So this guy's going to attack us for 11, and we kind of don't want to take the damage. I think I'm going to take 1 damage here, though, and just go defend, strike. This miracle, by the way, has retain, so we do not lose it at the end of the turn. Usually you discard your hand at the end of turn and draw new cards. This cards with retain stay. Now here's the new mechanic, or one of the new mechanics of this character. It has stances, the Watcher. And Wrath is 1 stance where you do double damage, but you also take double damage. Vigilance is the other stance. Well, there's 1 more, but that's for later. Calm does nothing as a stance itself, but when you exit it, you gain 2 energy. So we could just enter Calm here and then Miracle Erupt, get that energy back. But all that would do is give us 8 block here, and that's not something we need. This card was recently changed. It started out as draw 2 cards, I believe, and then enter calm, maybe 3, and didn't give you any block. Anyway, all we're gonna do here is we're gonna erupt, we're gonna strike, and I feel like we're gonna miracle another strike. Almost certainly setting up lethal for next turn. Stances do stay over the turns, well, these 2 stances do at least, which can be risky, because of course, look at the 20 damage incoming here, double damage to us, but we have lethal because we have double damage as well, so we kill the minion and continue. Get some gold and a card for our deck. We have Just Lucky, 0 cost card. By the way, you're gonna see a lot of this beta art here because we're playing on the beta brand. The character is not fully out yet. There's gonna be tons of changes every time we play, essentially. And a lot of cards don't have art yet. So what does it do? 0 cost card. It scries 1, new mechanic. It's essentially scry from Magic the Gathering if you know it, or Surveil maybe. Because what you do is look at the top X card of your library and discard any of them. So you can sort of set up your draws that way. You also gain 2 block when you deal 3 damage. This card does a lot, a lot of things. A tiny bit. It doesn't seem particularly nuts to me or anything. It is free, so there might be reasons for this. Sanctity, gain 6 block. If the previous card was played was a skill card, draw 2 cards. So the skill cards, attack cards, and power cards. A few weird edge cases in addition, but these are the main cards. And skills are, in our case, mostly the defensive ones. Actually, completely all of ours are defensive. And attacks are usually aggressive. The thing is that would mean that we have to use a card to block, then, because we're using a skill, and right now all our skills do block. Then we gain more block, and then we draw cards but have very little energy left. This is a cool card, but I don't think it's doing what we need right now. Empty Mind, draw 2 cards, exit your stance. That could be useful. I'm gonna pick this up. I'm not quite sure how good we're gonna be at stance dancing yet. But getting out of the Wrath stance, I say Wrath because the YouTuber I watched said Wrath with an Australian accent, I believe, but it's Wrath. What can we do here? I'd rather not taking damage, but also rather not use my thingamabob, yeah, I guess we enter Vigilance. So it does nothing but enter calm, but once we exit it, we gain energy. And then I will strike, miracle for the extra energy and strike. So this enemy's down, this enemy doesn't hurt us. It's gonna debuff us. But we did get our stance on and we take no damage, that's good. Could have gotten lucky here and not get hit, but that's not what's happening. But we do have a lot of energy if we exit calm. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Eruption. Deal 9, enter Wrath. Now the enemy would do a ton of damage, we do more damage as well, but we can then use Empty Mind to get out of it again, and so close to getting the kill. I'm gonna defend rather than strike here, so we only take 2 instead of 7, and then we're almost certain to have a kill this turn. Yeah, we do. So took 2 damage there, unfortunate, but hopefully okay. Cut Through Fate, deal 7 damage, scry 2, draw 1 card, so it's better than a strike. Slightly better than a strike and dealing damage. It scries 2, so it sets up our draws, sticks to our most powerful cards, and then draws a card. That's not bad. Follow up, sort of the pendant to the, forgot the name, block card we had earlier. Deal 6 damage, and then if the previous card played was an attack card, you gain your energy back. So it can be a free attack for 6 if you played an attack before. Yeah. Don't hate Cut Through Fate. Yeah, and we're gonna have to try out these cards, right? And that doesn't seem too bad. And I do have a tendency in this game. If you've never watched me play Slay the Spire, I have a tendency to not pick up cards early and then end up dying because I never picked up any cards. Because I want the perfect cards, not just something, and then, yeah. Doing right now is checking whether there's any reason to go for an upgrade here. I mean, that's a lot of extra damage. It's a 2-mana card, honestly, but still, that's 6 extra damage. That's not bad. Vigilance is probably 4 extra block, yeah. So upgrading Eruption could be nice. Upgrading Cut Through Fate, yeah, it's okay. Empty Mind, probably not. Or just remove a card. I do love removing cards. I'm gonna remove a card. And we picked up a damage card, so I'm gonna remove a strike. Sure. Logical. Get another fight. Fight. You're not attacking me. So I've been told, I've seen that apparently it is good to, can we kill this guy? 12 would be very much enough. What's left in my, can't check right now. I've not used a strike, right? No. I've started with 5 strikes, I removed one, so we have 4, so there's 2 strikes left in our deck. One of which is this. If we remove this, we definitely draw 2 strikes. And did we pick up any other attacks aside from Cut Through Fate? Don't think we did we? We're definitely going to pick up Vigilance though, so we can get out of the mean stance. Okay, I'm going to remove this Defend. And hope that I miscount. Ah! That is unlucky. So now we're not going to get the kill next turn. Right? Oops. So let's say 1 strike. It's not going to be enough. I'm going to Miracle here. Get a strikeout for 12. So apparently we're supposed to take, or at least... Ooh, get lucky. Take a bit of damage in this fight. Or at least risk taking a bit of damage in this fight. Because it's hard to deal with a scaling enemy. Duplication Potion. New potion. This turn your next card is played twice. Obviously a very powerful potion. If you don't know, potions one-time use. We have 3 slots where we can keep potions. We can use it in combat to do something once. Duplicating a thing, obviously very powerful. What do we have here? We have Weave. D5 damage at this card to your hand when it would be discarded from your draw pile. So if we scry this into the discard pile, into the graveyard, then we just get into our hand. So it's a free draw of the scry. That's funky, and it's free. We only have 1 card that scries so far. Simmering Fury. Scry 3 and a Wrath at the start of your next turn. So you set up your draws, you set up the Wrath, you defend against your hit or whatever you do, and then next turn you go off. Sort of the idea here. It just does nothing else though. If I had a bunch of Weaves, maybe. But then, it's not really a good combo with Weave anyway, either, because you get the Weaves on the turn that you do Scry, and then you're not in Wrath yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try working with this at some point, but I don't feel like we want that right now. Deal 7 damage for each enemy in combat. That's like reverse AoE. It's like good against multiple enemies, but it hits only 1. Funny. Not a bad card. I'm gonna try something Scry here with Weave. Maybe that's cool. Maybe it's terrible. We'll see. Question marks. Remove a card from your deck. Yes. We did pick up another damage card. It's not a super damaging card. I think I'm still gonna cut a strike. It's risky to cut all the strikes because this character sort of relies on big kills. And we are not doing that quite yet, but hey. So what do we want to upgrade? Weave upgrades to 8. That's a big upgrade on a free card, honestly. 3 extra damage. Pretty powerful. More Scry, obviously cool with this. But I think I do upgrade this Weave. See what that does. Let's see if we can fight the Lagavulin here. I can Cut Through Fate to set up our next draw without waking him up. So the way this enemy works is it gets 8 block every turn. The first time it is damaged, it wakes up. Gets stunned for a turn, but then wakes up. Or after 3 turns, it just wakes up. So we have a bit of setup time. We don't have too much setup we can do, but we could try... What do I even want here? I mean, I like that Eruption is in there, but the rest is all just... Ugh. Kinda, what I want to do is get Vigilance. Set up Vigilance, maybe? Yeah, I think that's right. So I'm gonna Cut Through Fate. I'm gonna get rid of the Defend, but not the Empty Mind. because that risks drawing Vigilance now, which would actually be fine, right? We could just Vigilance now. Yeah, let's get rid of both. Draw Vigilance, enter Vigilance, or enter Calm, I should say, end the turn. Now this guy doesn't wake up. And now I would have liked to do a bunch of damage here, but we can't really unless Empty Mind does a ton. So I'm gonna run the Empty Mind, I think. Did I go for things? No, I wanted to... I wish I could cast the Eruption. I have so much mana, we should go off somehow. I'm gonna go and do stuff. I'm gonna go with the Eruption and the Strike. Oops. And well, this might lead to us taking a bunch of damage next turn. I could get Vigilance now, get out of the stance, but that seems weak when we have so much damage incoming, or damage potential here. So I'm just gonna end my turn. And try not to take 36 damage next turn. So all we need to do is find either Vigilance or Empty Mind with our Cut Through Fate. That's the plan. So we weave, and we Cut Through Fate. Remove both of these defense. Don't want them. Do not draw any other defense, unfortunately, so we're gonna take a giant hit unless we get a kill here, which we do not. The potion doesn't do it either, right? Next turn, cards played twice, so we could do 36 damage. Yeah, that's not lethal. Turns out 36 is not lethal here. What's my next turn anyway? I'm debating whether I strike or defend here. I mean, the strike is so much... Well, I just decide to do this, and then I guess I do one defend. Not sure if that's right. Ow. Now, we want to not be in the stance next turn. Could just go Vigilance. Could go Strike Vigilance, and then we take 10. Right? Yeah. It's painful. And maybe a mistake. It's going to defend. Weave. Cut Through Fate. Get rid of the defend. Don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it. I could. Yeah, I should. Gonna Empty Mind. That actually gains me an energy, which I don't need. But we're almost certainly gonna get a kill next turn. Painful, but we did it. Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal an additional 15 HP. So that's a lot. We get just lucky again. That's now the Scry is interesting to me. It's not nuts. Protect seems pretty good. 13 block, and it retains. It just stays in your hand, so you can protect at the time you need. Cleanse Evil is you get X smites, which are just big strikes. That's probably not what we're looking for here. There are combos with this, but this is not. I think I go for the Protect. Some defense seems necessary, especially since we're on 27 life right now. 7 attacks. I mean, I could just Protect, but that's weak. Don't really want to go Eruption Empty Mind, because that's also really weak. Maybe I just Empty Mind now. And I go into Vigilance. Fully block. Not going to use my Miracle. Keep the Protect for a bad case. Now we're weak now, which is not nice. I keep drawing Weave and Cut Through Fate in the same hand. That's just bad. 12 defense necessary. I'm not going to go to Wrath forms, so that is fine. I guess I just start on a Cut Through Fate. Ooh, we draw another Vigilance. That does nothing. Entering the same stance does not mean exiting the stance, I believe. Also, yeah. Well, it would be nice to cast this for free, but I don't think that's how that works. So I'm just gonna weave and protect, right? Weave, protect, boys. Weave and protect. 12. Can I kill you? I lack a bit of everything, right? I need a 9 and I do 12. That's not remotely lethal. I could erupt in an empty mind, which is not great either. Could just empty mind. Oh, I get mana if I do this, right? So I erupt. Yeah, this is fine. Erupt, get my energy back. I keep saying mana, but maybe I'm gonna learn to say energy. I shouldn't maybe not have run the strike, I don't know. Run the empty mind. Can we get a kill here? No, because we're no longer in Wrath stance, unfortunately. But I will miracle defend. Take 2. And fight a kill, I assume? 7 and 9 is not lethal. But it's not going to 7 and 9, it's going to be 9 and 14, and that is lethal. That, as they say, is... add a card. Crescendo. Retain, enter Wrath, exhaust. I think this is a cool card because it allows you to enter Wrath on demand. Sweet. Obviously the exhaust is a bit so-so. I mean, you can only do it once. Bowling Bash and Weave. I think I take the extra Weave and now really try to pick up some Scries and try to make that work. I don't know if that's a deck you can make. Runic Dodecahedron. Not my favorite of all trinkets. This is if your HP is full, gain energy at the start of your turn. I mean, it's great if you can keep some sort of great blocking engine going, where you just keep on full HP. But right now we're not there, and I don't think that we're getting there. Normally I don't pick up the key early, because I don't even know if I'm going to get to the heart. But honestly, I don't want the dodecahedron. I'm just going to pick up the key. Maybe we can make this first run a hard run. That would be funky. Obtain golden idol, trigger a trap. That's going to hurt. But I will probably lose my max HP because I don't want to take 17 damage. Or do I? We could also just remove the curse at the next step. This costs me, what's it, 75 gold and the ability to remove a thing. I mean, that's bad, but... yeah, maybe that's why we're going here. The shopkeep. Ooh, so many good cards. Or at least cards. Master Reality. Choose Smite or Safety. Start of each turn at the chosen card to your hand. So one's an attack card, one is a defensive card that draws a card, I believe. Spirit Shield. Gain 2 block for each card in your hand for 2. It can generate a lot of block, but also expensive. Flow State. Wrath at a calm, calm at a wrath. Exhaust. Again, sweet for stance dancing, certainly, but... yeah. Exhaust. Calf Reality, deal 4 damage, add a Smite to your hand. Crushed Joints, deal 9 damage with previous card played was a skill, apply 1 vulnerable. Well, that's kind of nice. Does upgrade to 2 vulnerable too. Because this character obviously scales really well with vulnerability, with the double damage. And it's very hard to get vulnerability on it, I believe. Oh, I would have loved the waffle. If I knew there was the waffle, I would have taken the damage option, of course. But hey, I'm going to remove that curse because I don't want it. And I'm going to simply pick up Crushed Joints, I believe. Vulnerability just seems too good to not have on this character. Calf Reality does not seem what we want. I actually don't want to have a big deck. I mean, you guys know I don't want big decks. I do think I'm going to Smith here. Should I just rest? Honestly, I should just rest. We're gonna rest anyway. There's an argument for taking the upgraded card into the fight, but there's also an argument, obviously, for not dying in the fight. Draw both weaves with the Cut Through Fate. This just doesn't work ever, does it? I do want the extra block. I don't think I have a kill, do I? 5 and 8 is 13. You have 14 HP total. These guys gain 3 block when they get hit. So unless I can one-shot them, which I cannot, I need 2 things to kill one. 7 and 8 would kill one. Stops you from playing a unless we use the thing. So 7 and 8, that is 15. Who's close to one of these? So we can kill you. Right? I don't want the defend. I wonder if I should... I should have checked my deck first. What's left in there? Should be strikes in there and the Wrath. I'm going to do this. And draw the Empty Mind. I'm not planning on using it. I just want it to be out of my deck so I don't draw it next turn. So we kill this guy. We have 8 blocks, so we Miracle, Defend, 13, and then weave the higher health one here. So we can have a kill on that. Maybe the low one would have been better. No, we can kill this with the Eruption. And then strike kills the other. Bam. There we go. Another duplication potion. If we need to start using that, I guess. I guess I do grab just lucky now because of the Scry one. Yeah. Let's be lucky. And pay 7 HP to remove a card? Yes, please. I have picked up Protect. Is that reason enough? No, Crush Joint's also another strike. I'm just gonna keep dropping strikes here. We don't want strikes. Where we're going, we don't need strikes. And then I'm gonna Schmitz. And what do you upgrade? Scry 2. Just +1 on everything. That's pretty sweet. But I think I want the double vulnerability. Crush Joints. And get the first boss fight. What can we do here? To play skill to make him vulnerable first, and the only skills I have are defenses, which is pretty bad. But I guess it works out fine. I go Crush Joints, and I go Cut Through Fate. I mean, I guess I draw just lucky, right? Be just lucky, put Weave into the graveyard, get it into my hand for free, weave you. Wasn't really necessary, but hey. Didn't go too badly there. 9. 9! So... Can we do funny things here? Could gain the 8 block, then Miracle Eruption, it gives me 2 energy back, and then I still haven't drawn any cards. I could just Vigilance and Empty Mind out of it as a start. I think that's better. What do I want to draw here? Maybe I should just stay in Vigilance form here. I mean, drawing 2, what does it do here? It gives me 2 energy back. I can do things, but yeah, I think this is fine. I have to protect for turns like this, where the guy goes a bit nutty. Unfortunately, we can't exit the stance to get the extra energy right now. Unless we Cut Through Fate into something nice. Don't necessarily want to use my Protect if I don't have to. But 8 blocks not a lot. So maybe I Protect. And I... And we can take some damage. Honestly, I should have just used it. I'm just going to drink a Dex Potion now. So probably going to get a potion after the fight anyway. Should have done that before using the defensive card, of course. Dexterity gives you bonus block for every block card you play. For every dexterity you have, you get an extra block. Cut Through Fate. Could cut to that other weave, which isn't actually great right now. But I do want to set up my draws a bit. I'm going to Cut Through Fate here. And I'm gonna get rid of the defend Draw the just lucky. We take damage here, by the way. This guy has thorns, and whenever we play an attack card, we take 3 damage. So this actually, well, this gains me a block, I guess. Take 3. I'm gonna scry 1. Definitely keep that on top, because I definitely want that next turn. And then the question is, do we... I don't think I weave. Do I miracle defend? I don't think so. We just pass here. It's fine. Now, you want to do me 20 damage. If I do 40 to you, you do nothing. We have Eruption. We have tons of mana. We have Crushed Joints too, which it's so difficult. And I guess what I do is I Erupt. Then I want to cast a skill. It could just be Defend. Yeah, sure. Defend, Crush your joints, which does a lot of damage, applies to vulnerable too, and then I can bob and weave and put you into defensive mode again. And then I stay in damage form, so we don't empty mind. Alright? This is not the least complicated character I've ever played. This is not the most defensive hand I've ever had. I mean, I want to do double damage. I definitely want to empty mind out of this stance so we don't take 18. Question is, do I erupt? It's 18 damage, but it's also so much mana. Empty mind's gonna draw me cards too. I don't think I want to erupt. Do I want to strike? Probably also not. I think I just wanna... Huh. That's 12 damage. Plus vulnerability. That's actually a lot of damage. Maybe I do erupt because it's just 27 damage. Okay, fine. Just gonna do a ton of damage here. Strike. Be just lucky. Put the weave into the graveyard, yes. Weave him for 24. And then miracle out empty mind so we don't take 18 but just 9. We can actually weave again for another 7, sure. Painful, but also did a lot, right? I do want to defend and crush joints. How do we defend? Probably just with protect, right? I so really want to enter vigilance though. Yeah. Again, taking some damage here to set up. We're gonna take 9. We should be set up. If we draw Wrath here, we probably have a kill. We did not draw Wrath. It's unfortunate. Do I still have a kill? Probably not. 38 damage, and we have... What's that? 18 plus 9 is 27 plus 4 is 31. Don't get to draw a card though. You could just double up on one of these cards and get a kill. Hate using a duplication potion that way. I don't think we need to either. I think I'm just lucky. Do I want to draw Vigilance next turn? Probably not. And then we protect ourselves, are almost fully defended. We crush joints, apply that vulnerability again, take 1, and then find the eruption for lethal. I assume. This has to be. Yeah. Alright. Not the cleanest boss fight, but hey, it's our first. Diva form, gain 9 plated armor. Okay. It's not as game-changing as the other forms are. Like the Ironclad gets 3 strength or 2 strength every turn, and the Silent gains essentially invulnerability for a while, and the Defect gets to duplicate all things they cast, which is all much more transformative. But this is just a really good defensive card, I think. We saw Master Reality, choose Smite or Safety at the start of each turn at the chosen card to your hand. That's sweet. So you get a free attack or a free block, but you have to decide once, right? You can't decide every turn, you just have to decide once what you want, and then you get that every turn. Or the Battle Hymn. The first card you draw each turn has its cost reduced by 1 for the turn. I mean, it's probably okay. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Diva form. Diva form? Diva form? They changed the way these relics work, by the way. Not the way they work, but they removed a lot of relics from the boss relic pool, so there are a lot more entry relics in it now, relatively. So they removed a lot of the non-entry relics from it. So it's very hard to get a setup where you don't have any choice. Because of the active plasma, we gain 1 entry at the start of every turn, but we can no longer gain gold, which is a big drawback. The Runic Dome is usually pretty good. You gain entry at the start of your turn, but you can no longer see enemy intents. If you know what the enemies are doing, which I used to, but I don't anymore. Things have changed and I haven't played for a while, so I don't really feel safe to do this, especially not with this character, where you enter the turn in Wrath form and then you just get murdered. Yeah, that's probably not good. Pandora's Box, up and pick up transform all strike and defense card. Now we have almost no more strikes. We have these defense. What do we have left to defend us when we remove all these defense? We still have Vigilance, we still have Protect, and the Diva form. I'm tempted by this Pandora's Box because I really don't like the drawback on the active players and the money. And we have the Golden Idol too, so the money's... This can kill runs, by the way. Whoa, that's a lot of rares. That's a lot of rares. So, Judgment, if the enemy has 30 or less HP, set the HP to 0. So it's basically an insta-kill if the enemy has 30 or less HP. Signature move, can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand, deal 30 damage. Yeah, okay. Vault, gain 1 intangible and end your turn. Start of your next turn, deal 15 damage. Interesting. Exhaust. Brilliance, transform your hand into Miracles. Exhaust. So all your cards become coins. Okay. Whenever a card is retained, lower its cost by 1. That's sweet. I don't know what this does for a deck yet. Sure. We have a lot of rares. A lot of weird rares that do weird things. Let's see if we can make that work. There's a Shoppy. I do like a Shoppy. Could be Campfire, Elite, Campfire. It's only 1 Elite on that run. That Shoppy. Campfire. Key Elite. I don't know if I feel powerful enough to do that yet. I mean, I wanna. Could go Shoppy into Elite, Campfire, and then potentially... Oh, another Campfire and then Key Elite. That's actually really good if we can do this. I'm gonna try for that. Ooh, the birds. Not sure how we deal with the birds. Ah, well. I mean, this just kills a bird. Which I think is a start. Let's kill a bird. Judge. Let's see, be judged. Now, we don't have any... So many things I want to do. I do want to enter Vigilance. Do I also want to crush joints or establishment or cut through fate? I guess I crush your joints. Why that guy? Because he's going to attack next turn, going to be buffed. This guy might just buff next turn, or it's not going to be buffed while attacking, while this guy is going to attack next turn and it's going to be more stronger. More stronger, yes. Signature move, which works actually quite well with our weaves. Unfortunately, we do not have a stance. We could just leave the stance and draw mana here. Ooh. Ooh! Alright. The math's going to be a bit complicated because these birds reduce damage taken to the third attack. Just lucky. Could just lucky the bird. Weave and weave it, which stuns it. Could just enter eruption first. We can do all the things, right? Can probably just kill this bird and then just stun the other. Should make sure our math checks out here. So we do 6. Signature move is gonna deal 30, reduced to 15, but added half, so it's like 21 damage or something. That is lethal. And we have the mana for it, yes. So I'm gonna... And we have 3 attacks for the other guy? Yes. So we're gonna erupt you. Enter Wrath form. Then we're gonna... Just lucky. I do not want Brilliance. I don't know that that card is any good. I'm gonna weave you. And then I'm gonna put my signature move and do 40... Oh, because I'm Wrath form. So my mass was way off. That's fine. Could have done a bit more damage here. By like decent amount. By applying the eruption to that guy. But yeah, we have lethal 10 ways to Sunday here. Is there anything we need to do? No. Just kill him. Good. Block potion, add a card to my deck. Exhaust up to 2 cards, enter Calm. So it's a cheap way to enter Calm. Exhausting 2 cards is probably not great. Maybe such chances, draw 1 card. I mean, that's sweet. I don't know that that's what we want. What does our one deck want? I don't know. Do I look as if I know what this deck does anymore? Retaining is kind of cool. And otherwise we just do attacks, right? And we kind of try to scry our way into these weaves, which is hard with all these... Actually, we didn't add any extra cards. So I don't want tons of extra cards. I could skip. Could also take the 12 damage. I'm going to take the Empty Fist. Exit your stance, deal 12 damage. It's upgraded. It's probably fine. Attempt to remove card here, but let's see what they have for us first. Another Weave, another Cut Through Fate, which we could both afford in addition to the card remove service. Crescendo, we've seen that one before. Sanctity, we've seen that one before, and there's another adaptation. Could take up the Toy Ornithopter, but I don't need it. Love me Master of Strategy, but 170, I think I'd rather have these 2 cards and then the card removal service. I don't know how good these weaves are if they're not upgraded. It's sweet if they're free. Let's give it a try. And remove probably Brilliance, because I have no idea how we're going to use Brilliance. I'm sure there's a setup where Brilliance is brilliant, but yeah, just get rid of it. Would have been nice to instead throw it into the Fire Spirits event. What's this one? Long line of hooded figures entering an unassuming cathedral. Oh, it's the Ritual Dagger one. We could get the dagger, which deals damage, and it's more damage if it kills an enemy, exhausts. It's actually not horrible with this character. But I also like money. Not that we're gonna spend money this floor. But yeah, I think I don't want to bloat our deck too much. Just do this. Duplicate a card. Probably want to do that. Could be Diva form. I wish it was upgraded already. That's a cool card to upgrade. To duplicate. Vault signature move, by the way, is not a good combo. Because if you cast Vault, your turn ends, and then you can't signature move, and you can't ever cast signature move before Vault. So we never want to draw these 2 together. What else could we duplicate? Upgraded Weave. Don't really need the upgrade Crush Joints duplicated, I don't think. Another Vault. I don't know that we absolutely need that. I think I'm just gonna take another Deva form. I'm just gonna keep alternating between Deva and Diva. Just something sticks in my mind. So what's the plan? Go one of these ways so we can then go there, yes. I mean, here the choice is 0 anyway. Well, this works. I am just lucky. I don't know that I necessarily want that signature move. I don't actually think I do. Get rid of it. I drop the Deva form. Puts us to fully defended. And I think I'll miracle out this establishment. Just so it's no longer in our deck. So you go for your thing now, which is fine. I go for Vigilance, do Crush Joints. Upgraded, of course, and Weave. Then we get, unfortunately, debuffed, but I have high hopes that with our 9 block here we have a... Did I say 9? I meant 18 plated armor. I have decent hopes that we're gonna be okay defensively with some dazes in our deck anyway. And I'm just gonna weave and bob here. And take no damage. 27 is a big attack. We have a free protect. Why are you free? Oh, because we have the retain power. Right. Still haven't found my thing yet. Oh, it was my first hand maybe. Eruption. So this is close to full protect? No, it is a full protect. So we're okay. We just need to figure out what we're going to do here. So let's start by cutting through fate. Do you want to draw Vault? Can't cast it, so no. Do I want to draw another or Crush Joints? I kind of do, yes. Do I have a skill to play? Yeah, Protect. Okay. So get rid of the Vault, draw the Crush Joints, protect myself, crush this guy's joints, and weave. And then do we cut through fate again? If we empty fist, we get mana back. And then cut through fate draws a card that actually does something. Sure, why not? Let's just do this. And then cut through fate and find an attack. Like signature move, which I can't cast. Are you lethal? I think you're lethal. Remove the signature move. Draw just lucky. Deal 4. Bam. Nice. I should have picked up the Runic Dodecahedron. We're not taking damage. Third Eye. Gain 9 blocks. Scry 5? 5? I want it. I want it. I want it. Find me those weaves. Now. Either of these leads to the other elite. Either of these has one elite. This one has 2 fires. This one also has 2 fires. Here we can upgrade a card before we hit the elite. Which seems nice. Let's do that. Smith a card. Upgrade probably a Diva form, honestly. What does Walt do? Oh, just more damage? No. 3 more plated armor. Seems good. Proceed. Fight an elite. Oof, tough fight. Tough fight, especially for this character, I believe. Feels like that would be a tough fight for this character. We can weave. He has no defense in this hand. No defense is not a lot of defense. Let me just be the first to say it. Could Miracle... Okay, I can probably kill the backliner, right? I only need to do 18 damage and then judge him. And 12 and 8 is way more than that already. 7 and 8 is not enough. I do need to do 18, right? Yeah. Can I do 9 and 9 somehow? No. The reason I don't want to do 12 is that it applies vulnerable, and that's just a waste. I mean, we can do it, it's just so wasteful. If we erupt... Let's think the crazy part. If we erupt here, then everything else deals double damage. Then this deals 16. This deals 24. And this deals 40. That's it, just only 1 kill. And then we can't leave. No, that seems bad. Okay, fine. I'm gonna... Actually gonna have to weave and crush your joints. That's so weak. 1 point off to it another way, right? Yeah. Fine. But then I don't need to do the thing first, because you die anyway. Crush your joints. Weave. Judge you. Judged. I love that. That was great. That's just great. Judged. Awesome. And I will focus on, I believe, you, because you have less life. Oh yeah. Scry 2 weaves. I mean, doesn't give me defense, really. Another weave? No. Would not cut through fate here. Next turn. That's a sweet card. No. What else do I want to draw? I want to draw into my rares, honestly. Let's get rid of it. And then I think I'm going to pop the potion here and be fully defended. Maybe that's a waste. So now here's Devaform. Or vault. Establishment. Can't kill anything. Tempted to vault and just get the establishment out. Take 2 damage. Yeah, as much as I would have liked getting the Diva form out. Diva form. Thingy about. This seems useful. Oh, this is... Huh. So I can Vigilance, Empty Mind, just cost me 1 mana, and then try to scry into a bunch of weaves. Yeah, that seems good. So Vigilance, Empty Mind. Third Eye. No weaves? I don't draw a card anymore. I do nothing anymore this turn. Holy frick, that's bad. I mean, our deck is a bit big, but... So what do I not want next turn? Don't think I want Deva form. I don't think that's what we're about. I think we're about medicing people somehow. Oh, we're gonna have 3 mana. Which could just be Eruption, Cut Through. Just not great, though. Kind of defense, too. I have to Protect. Maybe I just Protect next turn and then Crush Joints. Yeah, okay, let's put them all into the graveyard so we can redraw them. And then next turn we draw the Protect and Crush Joints and be fine. Oh, we have 1 extra mana. Oh well. Ooh, Judgment. I can just judge a guy. That's a start, right? So Crush Joints. Yeah, it's Crush Joints first because it's just active right now. I'll judge you. And then I'll just have you be just lucky. I'll scry away this weave so we can get it to our hand. And then I do think I Protect. Cutting through. Ooh. Is that? No, it's not lethal. Decent damage. Would have been. God, it's so great though. But yeah, I think I have to Protect. I don't want to take the damage. Oh, but that makes the next draw so bad. Maybe I should have just scried there. Drawing these 2 weaves in the wound is just bad. Now I'm actually gonna take damage. I could use Duplication Potion to save 7 life. That seems bad. No, let's just take 7 here. It's fine. And Erupt on them. There you go. Question card. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. Alright. Crescendo, we know this. Sanctity, we know this. Halt. Halt plus even. Gain 4 block. If you're in Wrath, gain 10 additional block. It's free. It's next. No, I don't think I want this. Don't think I want any of these. Deck's too thick already. Let's smith and upgrade. Yeah, the Diva form. This upgrades to 40 damage, which is... Oh, this is also so good. I mean, I don't love Judgment as a card, but the upgrade's pretty good. Yeah, it's so bad against bosses, though. Just upgrade the other Diva form. For long-run fights, that seems like the right choice to take there. Bottle Flame, ping of choose an attack. Start each combo with that attack in your hand. Do I want that? I'm not sure if that is added to your starting hand or it's... I checked that out once. I actually figured it out, but I forgot. What's a good... I mean, could always start with the Cut Through Fate or with an Eruption. I think these are the 2 options, right? Could be Vault. But Vault seems... No. First turn by whatever world. First turn, that doesn't seem great. Eruption or Cut Through Fate? Cut Through Fate is not insane if you don't have Eruption up. Starting with Eruption can be nice without bosses that don't attack you immediately. I'm gonna do it. Not sure if it's right. Might be just wrong. Let's see if we have an extra card in hand now. I don't think we do. No, we do not. So yeah, this replaces a normal draw. But see, in a fight like this, we can just start on Erupting and then next turn hopefully get stuff done. Interestingly enough, Judgment just kills the backliner. So all we need to do is kill the frontliner and draw Judgment. Math. I will erupt on you. Unfortunately, we can't trigger the vulnerability on this because we don't have any single skill in hand. Also, we can't cast signature move because we lack a mana, even with Miracle. Must be just lucky. I don't know that I want this. Do you want to exit my stance next turn? Put it away, I want to draw Judgment. That might kill me. But I think we actually get to kill this guy this turn. This is actually pretty cool. Never mind, I think we're absolutely fine. Now we just need to find Judgment quickly. Or Empty Fist. I mean, Empty Fist does not kill that guy, but it does let us live. So does Vault. Considering that we're really only looking to judge, I'm tempted to get out of the stance and get Vault out. Could go for the plated armor. Actually, the plated armor is totally fine here too. Maybe we don't need Vault, yeah. So I'm just gonna weave. Cutting through Fate could help us find the thing, actually. Yeah, let's cut through Fate instead of Empty Fist. We'll be fine, guys. I do not want you. I will draw the Protect. No, I won't. We don't need to. Did not draw the thing I wanted. It's fine. Oh no, I'm not. If I'm not leaving the stance, whoops. Whoopsie daisies. If I'm not leaving the stance, then he's gonna keep doing 20. Right. So we kind of have to vault here. Not what I meant to do. But at least it does keep the stance active, so that's sweet. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Forgot that it auto-ended my turn. And now we get the Judgment kill, but we could also take any other form of kill. But hey, judged. It's just too sweet. Okay, we have 3 duplication potions now. We should use them. Tantrum. Deal 11 damage, enter Wrath. You cannot exit Wrath for the remainder of the turn. It's a cheap way to enter Wrath, which I like. Not being able to dance out of it can be very scary. Fasting, gain 2 artifact. Probably not. I don't love the extra just lucky. I think we take the upgrade Tantrum and hope to make that work. Deck's a bit thick for the whole weave shenanigans I want. I really want Scry too. Oh well. We're going this way, try to take the key elite. I feel relatively powerful? I don't really know. Third eye is sweet. Now, we're not gonna be able to... Weaves are not great against this guy, which is why I'm... I kind of wanted a way here to go... I thought about doubling up Third Eye to find all the weaves and get a bunch of block. But if we do that, then we really want Eruption going. And if we do that, then... that's a lot of damage there. We're gonna have 18 block. Can we get it so that... The math on this one is just so difficult because whenever it receives attack damage, it gets 3 block. And the gain is... every time that's triggered, it gains more block. It's like, how much did we... This does 30, we didn't upgrade it, so we would need to do 46 damage. We currently have 9... 19... 6... 25... minus all the thing it's gonna get. We'd have to find a lot of weaving. That's not happening. So let's not go for the eruption plan. But I think I'm still duplicating the thing. Just so we get the extra block. So let's go double Third Eye. We don't have a way to draw cards right now, right? We do not. Definitely gonna get rid of these weaves, because duh, that's the whole plan. Next turn I think he's gonna debuff me, so I do want the Tantrum. If I want the Tantrum, I don't want the Diva form. And do I want the Cut Through Fate? Probably not. I'm gonna do this, and there's gonna be a second Scry. There should be another Tantrum in there. There is. There's another Diva form, which I don't need. Empty Fist, which is not gonna work. It does a lot of damage. It's not gonna actually exit the stance, but... there's this. But 12 damage seems like a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna keep... damaging cards, is that right? Sure. I mean, I don't know if it's right at all. But, so this gave me 18 block. Now we kind of have to do the weave math here. Weave. So you do how much damage? 3. So we can do you without losing anything. I'm going to keep that Tantrum up there. So we're 20 block now. And this didn't upgrade the, or didn't trigger malleable again because we only hit the block. That's why I did it this way. I'm going to weave, and I'm going to weave again for 1 extra damage. I'm going to end the turn and not erupt. I'm going to take 1 here, but now you should go into debuff mode. Yes, you do. And we draw, well, not the nuttiest things of them all, do we? We're going to Tantrum, because that's the plan. We're going to Cut Through Fate. Can draw Protect right now, because it retains, that's fine. So let's get rid of the Vigilance. I will Empty Fist. And the question is whether we want this. We have lethal next turn, most likely. I'm gonna keep the Miracle in case I need that to actually get lethal. Because we're weakened? Yeah. Actually, this might not work. Let's see, how many attacks do we have? Only Crush Joints and Signature Move? So that should work easily. A Miracle, Crush Joints, and then nuke it for a lot. 6-7, bam. And a Cartomatic, another Tantrum. Still don't think that we're this sort of stance. And we're stancing, but we're not stancing like this. Upgrade Empty Mind is not bad. Inner Peace, we haven't seen that one yet. If you're in Calm, draw 3 cards, otherwise enter Calm. That's cool. We need another Tantrum, probably not. I think I skip all of these. Do kind of like the Empty Mind. Sure. Really need some energy, honestly, but... Badum. Now, I want to get that Diva form out. I hate that I think I'm probably gonna Diva form and Third Eye with a Miracle. So we don't take a damage. Yeah. Yeah, so might as well Third Eye first, right? Not that that's gonna change anything. Get rid of the Weave and the Weave for sure. Probably don't need Empty Mind. Could see casting Vigilance. Definitely want the Protect. Well, definitely. Strong word, but hey. Weave, Miracle, Deva form. Oh, I didn't need the... I'm dumb. The upgrade one, we upgraded it, does 12, so we didn't need the extra block. So now here we're fully defended. I'm just gonna drop another Deva form because I can, and then hit this guy for a bit. Signature move, do I want you? Who knows what we're gonna draw? Not me, is who. I'll keep it, I want to do a bunch of damage. Okay, that's wrong. We do need to do damage in this fight. Because this is a bit of a scary fight. No, we can't cast the thing. We also can't get the Crush Joints to help with the vulnerability. We can find a Weave here though, that's kind of cool. And we can set up for the Judgment, hopefully. So I'm gonna Cut Through Fate on you. I'm gonna bin the Weave. I'm gonna attempt to keep the Tantrum. I have another one, right? How much mana do I have? I have 2 more mana left. I want to judge. I don't need to judge this turn necessarily. I could just grab the Weave. Draw the Tantrum. Empty Fist. Yeah, that's fine. So I wanted to use Judgment. I didn't want to draw it there. That's why we did it this way. Because we don't have mana to do with the Tantrum and this stuff. And we're defended enough to just Tantrum this turn, let him attack us for 18. That's fine. So I'm just going to Tantrum the backliner. Rawr. And weave it. And crush its joints, I guess. Because it's, I mean, either one of these is fine. Just not this one. So yeah, do it like this. End the turn. Be fully defended. Can hit for 18, but that's okay. This is not. But we do have a Judgment to kill one of these. Can we kill both of you? How much damage is this? 12 and 7. I'm in Wrath form. Still only 12 and 7. Oh, I'm weakened. I see. So this is 19. Empty Fist is 37. 37 is close to, but not quite lethal. But this is 13 block, which together with this is 37. So as long as I cast Protect and kill one of these, I'm fully protected. So I can just judge the cultist. Protect myself. And bob and weave a bit. Yeah, I could have Empty Fisted to get it out of that stance, but that just seemed weak. Now do I have lethal? 13, 23, 30, yeah. Put away that daze. Okay, that went quite well. Love it. Crescendo again, Cleanse Evil again, Flying Sleeves, retain, deal 4 damage twice. If you have strength or something, that's probably pretty good. As it is, I don't see the upside of this for us. Windmill Strike, plus even. Retain, deal 12 damage for 2 mana. Whenever this card is retained, increase its damage by 3. Ooh. This does not... I mean, I think it ends after combat. I don't think it keeps this throughout combats. It's not like that, I don't believe. But it does increase... or keeps increased damage when you draw it again. Dollar Scrying. This is good. How much damage does this need to do? Right now it's just 2 strikes, which is just pretty bad. Tempted by this. Let's try it. Let's upgrade it. Let's see what it does. And I'm not even super sad. I mean, I want to win, obviously, but I'm not super sad if we don't win the first run. Yeah. Because we can just learn the character, right? I have up to 4 mana. I have way more to do. I don't really want to end the turn in Wrath. So if we do go Erupt, then we also want to Empty Mind. I don't really know. If I don't Erupt, I can also not signature move, so I kind of just Empty Mind, which is pretty weak. But maybe that's what we're going for here. And we have the Miracle. I think we... Okay, here's the plan. Here's the plan. Because we have so many potions, and this is an elite fight, I'm gonna Erupt. I'm gonna duplicate Third Eye. I'm probably gonna throw everything away that's not a weave. I'm gonna throw everything away, including weaves. You can draw these cards later. I just want to find weaves. Pretty big shame that we only found one. So what do I want to draw the turn after? Vault seems... It kind of works with a Windmill Strike, I guess. It's not nutty at all. If that's the thing we want to draw, then... Yeah, I don't know. This might be a thing. Actually, I pretty much hate it. Weave, Weave, Miracle, Empty Mind. Oh wait, that draws 3 cards. I'm a dumb fool. Well, there goes Vault. Oh well, we do keep the Windmill Strike. We do take a tiny bit of damage here, which sucks because it's gonna give us a wound. Now what? To serve and protect? I mean, I do want to be in the stance. We could just do the stance in, stance out thing. Get our mana back. What do we do with it, though? Could just draw cards. Let's draw cards, get the mana back. Crushing Joint seems good. Weaving, and I guess empty fisting. And taking another wound, which is, again, not great for us at all. But I'd like to get these diva forms down a lot earlier. Yeah, this doesn't do much, does it? I mean, we could third eye. Getting establishment down seems really good. I could double third eye. Do we have any weaves? One weave. Don't really want to double up on third eye. Maybe I just do drink this Dex potion. Again, should have done that earlier, but hey. I really want to get diva form down, but also establishment. Let's get diva form down. Might be wrong. Also a waste of the Dex potion. Oh, well, it doesn't do anything right now. That's what I'm trying to say there. But at least this gets us somewhere, right? Now that's 18 damage. I can fully block with a Vigilance. And I could go crazy with a... I could just go Vault here. What does that do for me? It does some damage, and... I wish I could go Vault Tantrum, but I can't. No, I do want to be in the stance. I have some mana next turn. I think that's good enough. And then just Weave. If I Tantrum now... I lack 1 mana to Vault, right? Yeah. So I'm not gonna Tantrum now. 6 times 4. So we have Eruption, can do some stuff, and then Empty Mind. It's not great. Could just Empty Mind. Draw a diva form, have mana to play it, that's maybe better. And then, yeah, I think I get a tiny bit of extra block. Let's do this. Run out the diva form. Run out the just lucky for the tiny bit of extra block. Do I want this? Probably not. And then Tantrum would hurt me a lot, so I'm not gonna Tantrum here. And Judgment just does nothing. Take none damage. Be fully protected already this turn, so we can finally start doing things. Unfortunately, to get Crushed Joints active, I have to use Protect. I think I do it. Hate it, but I do it. And then we'll crush your joints, and then we'll start weaving on you. At least get a little bit going here. Yeah, no damage. Now I had Protect, but I do have Vault, so I can do things if I have to. How much damage do you do? 45. Not quite lethal. That's a lot. 11 block. You do 30, so 11 block is enough. So we're gonna set up something nice here. Could even draw something if we wanted to. So that's third eye. Oh, I forgot that we have this. I think I do get the establishment down. It's a bit late. Oh, this doesn't draw a card? Oh, this draws the card, right. Right. So this is enough, right? 30, yeah. Cut through fate. Do not scry that away. Drop the establishment. Weave in. So we can get one big Witness Strike, Eruption turn maybe. Drawing Eruption here would have been nice, but I think Judgment also does it. I do 33 damage, which puts you're at 58, so you're below 30, and then you're dead. Whew! Judged. Mummified Hand, sweet! Whenever you play a power card, a random card in your hand costs 0 this turn. Emerald Key, because we played for the Key Elite, and a Fire Potion, and a card. Conclude, deal 10 damage to all enemies, end your turn. Bit like all attack, I guess. Consecrate, just deal, well, upgrade it, just deal 8 to all enemies. It's not horrible, but it's also not great for us, I don't think. Just Lucky does scry too, but I'm sure I can afford more of these do-nothing cards. We do have some card draw, not a lot, right? We just have the Empty Minds as card draw? I think that's what we have. Oh, and the Cut-Through Fades. Maybe it's good enough? Yeah, I don't know. Get in there, find some potions. Fruit juice is an excellent potion. Now, do I want any of these over my fire potion? Do like the healing, I guess. The burst is nice though. Let's take the healing. And then I think I smith here. An upgrade. What do you do upgraded? You're innate. Huh. Didn't love the vault. I do like judgment. It's not the boss upgrade we need though. Could upgrade the eruption because we always have in our starting hand. Not that I think that that was a great choice. Protect's a nice upgrade too. So many nice upgrades. Yeah, just nuke a bit more. Not sure that that's right at all. But we're learning. Learning. At least this is a fight where we can erupt first turn. It's not the greatest thing to do here. But I can erupt. And... just lucky. Do guess I want the Diva form. But that means I'm not casting the thing anyway. I'm gonna drink the fruit juice. It just gives me 5 max HP. I don't think there's any reason not to do it immediately. I mean, there's some edge cases I could imagine. So this does 12, which is almost but not quite enough to defend me fully. So we're gonna lose. Oh, well, we're gonna get the trigger on it because we have the mummified hand. Maybe get something nice, cheap. Get a cheap ward. Well, that does protect us. It's gonna end my turn though. So do this last. Do I want to? I definitely want to weave. Do I want to cast anything else? Empty Mind's not gonna do much. Judgment doesn't work yet. No, I'm gonna keep the miracle. I'm just gonna weave and vault. Take no damage. It's gonna steal my Diva form. Frontline I did, and you stole my Tantrum. Preferred it the other way around because I want the Diva form back. You can't have it all. Around the establishment, see what we can get free. Vigilance for free is very nice. Let's get a free Vigilance. And then draw a bunch of cards, get our mana back. Let's scry first. See what we can find. Crush Joints would be active. Do I want it? Vulnerable doesn't do anything on the boss because it's 3 artifacts, so we would only do it on one of the small guys, but that's kind of sweet still. We haven't used most of our weaves, I don't think, so we could also just weave a bunch with a third eye. We draw 2 cards. Gonna have 4 energy. 5. Yeah, I guess I'll just keep these and then draw them. And I will crush your joints. And I could do this. 10 damage. Do this. Grab both weaves. Sweet. And now I only need you to kill. No, not quite. So let's kill you with this. Grab a Tantrum. I mean, I think I want it. We're fully blocked, so I'm just gonna Tantrum, gonna weave. And now, do I want to coin out a thing? Deal 14, scry 2, draw a card. Scry 2 is not gonna do nothing, so not gonna do anything. So we're just gonna draw a random card here. I think I keep my miracle around for something else. Yeah. And the turn, reduce the cost of the Windmill Strike and that protect. Because we have that power. If we can avoid it, we don't want to end this turn in this stance, because that's a lot of damage. We can weave and judge this one. It gives me back Diva form, which I can cast, and I can coin the Empty Mind, right? No. No, I cannot. Because I would spend that on the Judgment. Don't love it. If I don't Empty Mind, I take 40. 40 is a big number. Could duplicate the Miracle. What could I draw off Empty Mind? Wait, I'm not in Wrath stance. Oh, I am in Wrath stance. Don't want to take 40. Well, it's gonna be 24 off that. So the 2 Diva forms. I guess I just take an 18 hit here. And then we try to not get hit eaten by a Hyper Beam. That's super risky. But then again, we do get to do some damage next turn. Yeah, I think that's probably right. So I'm gonna weave, judge, Miracle, and Diva form. Oh, we get a free thing, but unfortunately it hits signature move. I forgot that we get a free thing. That could have been great. Just Empty Mind here would have been super, and Third Eye would have been fine, or Protect. But yeah. Let's take a big hit. Ow. Lose 1 plate armor. So now we need to do a lot of damage because starting next turn, I think next turn he's gonna go and Hyper Beam me. I can't. Oh, I'm in Wrath form. Never mind, I can. Do I scry first? Don't know if there's a difference. I'm just gonna lucky first, I guess. I don't want the Empty Mind this turn, but maybe we need to cast it at the end of the turn just so we don't die. I should have checked my deck first again, because now we can't see it. And there's no way in there to leave the stand, so we're just gonna die to Hyper Beam next turn. So I'm gonna unfortunately have to leave this on top and check now. There is an Empty Fist still in there. And a Vigilance still in there, so we're not necessarily dying. Okay, so I will now... No, it does nothing, so I don't need to activate the Vulnerability anyway, so that's cool. I'm just gonna crush... No, Cut Through Fate first, I guess. Cut Through Fate. I don't want to draw that. I don't need to draw this, right? Because we have the others. There's 2 others, so this is fine. Well, that's Empty Fists. I'm gonna just Crush Join, Weave, Empty Fist. Do it the wrong way around. Sure, why not? I guess then I'm not using the Witness Strike. I didn't realize I would be leaving the stance there. Oops. Now, I'm sure we can protect through this somehow. This together is 25 block, so that's already almost defended. Then we're just lucky, and that's enough, right? 25 plus 3 is... Well, 25 and 26 is 51. So yes, that works. So we can Vigilance Protect just lucky at the end of the turn. That costs me 2 mana, so I would only have 1 to do anything else with. Can't be Tantrum because that would be horrible. So I guess all we're gonna do is just lucky. I don't want Judgment. Don't necessarily really want Crush Joints either. Although we do need to damage... Oh, it sucks that these 2 cards are in here. That's really bad, actually. Oh well. We didn't have lethal, did we? We have lethal somehow. Let's quickly do the math. If this was doubled, it would do 54 damage. Doubling that is 108 damage. Plus 15 is 123 damage. Then I have 1 mana left for another 11 damage. 123 and 11 It's not 161. So no. Okay, fine. So we go Vigilance and Protect and Cut Through Fate and cut away that Weave and keep the Empty Mind for mana and card draw purposes next turn. Oh no, we draw it now. Fine. Never mind. Not keeping it there. I failed my math. Did I not use something? Now what does this do? We're in mana stance, so I think we start out by emptying our mind. Actually, I want to start out just luckying. Oh, square 5? I want that? No. I'm gonna bury that. I'm gonna empty my mind. Getting cards and mana. Energy, sorry. Unfortunately, didn't find the Wrath thingies. Let's keep searching, I think. Cut Through Fate. Get rid of that Weave. Get rid of that Just Lucky. Get another Just Lucky. Cast it, I guess. Do you want Judgment? No. Get rid of Judgment. Cut through another Fate. Do you want Tantrum this turn? I think yes. It's a bit risky because we might not find a way to get out. But we do need to do damage here, and this does damage. This will not exit my stance because we can't because of Tantrum. And this is so close to lethal that I think that's enough. Yeah, we're gonna have enough damage next turn. Don't need to use my potion. Cool. Did it. Get killed. And a card, Omniscient. Scry your draw pile exhaust. I mean, if we have all our weaves in the deck, that's like fine. That's actually not even great. We've got 1, 2, I think 3 weaves. Yeah, 2 of them unupgraded. Don't want another signature move for sure. Whenever you play a card, upgrade it for the rest of combat. And that's sweet. And we have the power, the mummified hand, so it's probably good. Ragnarok. Deal 5 damage to a random enemy 5 times. Probably cool, not this speed. I'm gonna take Nirvana because it's a power and we have the hand. What's this? What are you? Sacred Bark. Double the effectiveness of your potions. Ooh. I mean, that's pretty good. It's probably doubly the next 2 cards I play twice, I assume, is what's happening here. And here, it's probably gain 10 regen, which means you gain way more life if you can actually sit through 10 turns. So that's sweet. Violet Lotus. Whenever you exit call, gain calm and gain an additional energy is also really nice. Or we can upgrade our own relic, replaces our pure water relic. So we combat at 3 miracles? 3? Let's go for that. It's gonna help so much with playing those diva forms, I think. Of course we fight with this deck, of course we fight the Time Eater. Everything else would have just been, I mean, obvious. 1 elite with the 2 shops. I mean, I like the 2 shops. I hate that they're early. Is there a late shop somewhere? I would like an early and a late shop. It doesn't seem like there's anything like that, right? No, only the merchants down here. So we almost have to take this path because we have so much money. Okay. Doing it. That's a lot of miracles. And no card draw, of course. But miracles don't go away, so we can actually use them next turn. That's sweet. If I were to erupt here, that would be a lot of threat of damage, but I also can do a lot of damage. These do 10 each. So eruption already kills a guy? Yeah, that has to be good. I mean, the third eye is not going to give me a lot of weaves. So it can't. And this is not going to quite get the kill. But I'm going to do my best here. I'm going to have Erupt. And then kill you. 24. If we find the other weave of this, then we take no damage. We do not, though. I don't think it's... This is a diva form combat. Nirvana is fine, I guess. Because it makes the thing free. Do you know what I want to draw here? Sure. So I could get out the Windmill Strike here. But no. There's no point. Just gonna retain this, all of this, draw a bunch of cards. Now, definitely killing you this turn, somehow. Could make sure that one of the twos is hit by Nirvana. But if it's not Windmill Strike, that sucks. Well, I always have these things to save me. Sure. Let's do this. And his cut through. Well, you do 30 on your own. Somehow, I thought that would be less. Huh. I'll take it. Hit you, Repulsor. You repulse me. We could draw a thing here. This would deal... We're in Wrath, right? So this would deal 24 damage? Is that true? Yes. Miracle. Empty Fist. Good enough. Adaptation. When we switch turns to draw a card. Innate. It's not horrible for us. Inner Peace. If you encounter, draw 4 cards. Empty Mind. Perseverance. Retain. Gain 5 block. Whenever this card retained, increases block by 2. So that's the same as the Windmill Strike. Just for block. That's cool. Pretty weak. Otherwise. I mean, needs some upgrades before it does anything. Is this good enough for our starting hand? We're gonna have a lot of stuff in our starting hand that we don't necessarily want to cast. But it is. I'm gonna take it. Let's try it out. Go to shop. And... Ooh, Mayhem. Start your turn, play the top card of your draw pile. That's a sweet power. Flying Sleeves, we've seen that. Follow up, d6 damage, previous card was played in attack, was an attack here. Third Eye. I'd like the Third Eye, but it's not upgraded, so it's not quite as good as the other one we have. Sanctity. And Fasting. Starting each go with 1 artifact. 2 relics, and the letter opener. Every time we play 3 skills in a single turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Don't know that that's nuts for us. But Mayhem? Can that screw us? It can screw us a lot. I think this is not a card for this character actually, because it does stance things and then you're screwed. Yeah, no, let's not do that. We don't need to spend all our money here. We have another shop coming up very soon. We're not gonna open, or unlikely to open 2 more numbers just, so this is not gonna be good. I don't love the letter opener, so... Attempt to just remove a card here, like, what's really bad for us? I mean, the signature move has not impressed me. It's so bad with the vault. The vault has also not impressed me, to be quite frank. But yeah, I'm gonna just get rid of... Am I gonna get rid of the signature move? Is that what we're doing here? I think yes. Buy a signature move. And do you want any of this? Fasting? I don't think so. Could grab that extra Third Eye. Nah. I don't think we're really about the whole weave plan, honestly. It's turned out that that's really just not what we're doing. This probably does a lot. I'm just gonna adapt first, see what it hits. Third Eye, not the best hit. I want to get out the Diva form, so let's just do that. See what else gets free. Empty Mind. Unlucky again. So we can do things. Don't know that I need to erupt here. I think I just draw. Ooh. Can't do it. Shame. I want that extra Diva form out. But no. Empty Fist. Don't really need it. Third Eye. Not hitting any of the things. Don't want a Judgment, I don't think. Don't think I want a Nirvana. just gonna try to set up a kill next turn, maybe. I mean, if not, we don't do it. This is decent damage. We can even empty mind. No, we can't empty mind out of Tantrum. So we're fully blocked if we don't Tantrum. Fully blocked if we don't Tantrum. If we do Tantrum, we don't have any way to... No, we actually have a way to draw cards here. It's a bit risky. Do we need to risk it? I don't think we need to risk it. We just crush these joints. Be a bit lucky. I will draw cards. Do I want any of these? Not really, I don't think. Unless we... Ooh, unless we draw them. No, we can't do it, right? We have 4 mana left after this. Vault plus Tantrum would be 4, but then we don't empty mind. So we can't even draw it. So we'd have to empty mind first, then I can cast Vault, but nothing else. I'm just gonna bin these. See what we draw. Oh, this is fine. Just cut. Draw the Protect, I think. And not the other cut. We have the cheaper thing? No, it's the stance switching thing. Okay. And then we just weave and weave. Keep all these cards. Take no damage. Is this a kill? Probably not. 15. Well, maybe it is a kill actually. This would deal 45 damage. That's just lethal if I go Tantrum. So, fine. Bam. Cool. Add a card. Just lucky. No protecting. Kinda. Crush joints. Perseverance. Don't want another protect. I like it with the power. I'm gonna protect. Maybe that's just overkill. Over defense. What do we get here? Sense of Time. Retain, deal 20 damage whenever this card retained. Redraw its cost by 1. And that's gonna stay throughout combat. That's pretty cool. Talk to the hand. Deal 5 damage whenever this enemy takes damage. Gain 2 block. That's kind of sweet against bosses. Not that we do tons of instances of damage. This enemy purges though. All debuffs. Maybe not what we need. Fasting, still not what I need, I think. Evaluate, gain 6 block, shuffle an insight to your draw pile. Retain, draw 2 cards. Exhaust. I do love the oddly smooth stone. I have enough to do that and a card removal. Gremlin Horn, probably not. What would be my card removal of choice? Here we'll just get rid of one of those weaves. Not the biggest fan of the unupgraded weaves, honestly. Or they're just lucky. Yeah, with this boss, they're just lucky, probably just has to go. Yeah. Let's card remove the just lucky. And buy the stone. And I'm out of money. Ooh, the transient? Let's adapt. Of course we had the empty fist. I think we can get you to nothing. So this is gonna look a bit scary. Well, it's gonna look as if we didn't do anything if I do this, right? Yeah. So we did 15 damage, so he does 15 less, but he also does double damage. But now if I empty fist him, he's gonna be doing no damage. Unfortunately, then I lose my stance. Is there any way? I mean, I could just do the windmill strike, but that's no. I'm just gonna empty fist here. Try to find a tantrum somewhere. Find myself a tantrum. None of these are a tantrum, unfortunately. But I guess guess we go establish things. Bar things. Draw 2. Let's go just lucky first. Do I want a diva form? Do I want a diva form? 36 is still a lot that we have to protect against here. And I'm not gonna get mana. So, I don't know. Definitely don't want 2 diva forms. Maybe I actually want no diva forms. Draw some more cards? How did I just draw cards if it wasn't an empty mind? Oh, I just stuck it. I didn't even draw any cards. I just did the thing. Judgment does nothing. Let's weave you. And then what? Still 28. I guess I use you for sure. Now it's only 10. I could use the Windmill Strike or the Protect. Windmill Strike gets better, so I'm just gonna use the Protect. Right, yeah. It's fine. We don't need to kill this guy, we just need to survive, which can be tough. Still no Taunt Tantrum, but the vulnerability is a start, I guess. Crush you. Guess we could do this trick. What a great trick. Oh, that's a tantrum. I think I want that. I'm gonna miracle out the tantrum, get my energy back, and then I could just vault. Do I need to? I don't think I need to. This does 15, puts you down to almost nothing, and then Cut Through Fate deals with it. Yeah, I think this is fine. We don't need to vault here. Do we want this? Not necessarily, no. And then weave. We take no damage. We could draw cards and not exit our stance, but I don't think there's a reason to. We'll just stay here. Take nothing. And then be just lucky. Do I have ways to draw things here? I don't think I do, right? Tantrum doesn't, Eruption, Diva Form, Empty Fist, Protect. Neither of these cards draw anything, so it's for next turn. Protects are not the best here. Cut Through is fine. So I think I can get you to 0 again here. Easily, right? I think I can just Eruption and Tantrum. Yeah. Take no damage. Last turn. So we can easily use our Windmill Strike this turn. Do we have a way to apply vulnerable? We do not. Oh, we do. If we miracle. Oh, this is gonna be super easy. Crush Joints. Windmill Strike. You do no damage to me anymore. And I can just pass the turn. Let's not waste more time. We're already almost 2 hours into this video. Liquid Bronze and what? Consecrate, AoE damage, halt, gain 4 block, Wrath, gain additional block, wave the hand, Calm, apply 3 weak, Wrath, apply 3 vulnerable. It's not horrible. Certainly not horrible. Okay, not sure we want this, but sure. Ooh, this could be scary. Need to time our burst. Also, we need to not die, which is apparently difficult. Let's adapt. Protect on 0 is kind of sweet. I don't think I want to go. I could go Eruption into empty just to do 15, but that's just no, that does nothing. Just draw the cards here. Wave of the hand also doesn't do anything here right now. Cool. Way to show me that you're not great, card. I guess I Cut Through Fate. Huh. Get rid of the weave, get rid of the judgment, get the weave into my hand. Weave, weave. I could get the vault out, but that doesn't really do much either. I'm just gonna gain the 40 block, take my licks. be happy enough about it. Now we can't really do damage to him this turn. 45 though. No, I wish I had my vault back. I can be just lucky. And we not draw either of these. Pretty sure I want the Diva form out. Which gives me a free vigilance, which is sweet. Puts me to still not even remotely close of enough defense. So I guess we're gonna Miracle an Empty Mind. Ooh, can we make it so that we always hit that Diva form with the... No way. The Establishment. Like Third Eye. Let's go around Establishment, see what we hit. We hit the Witness Strike, which is the worst hit there. So I can either cast another Diva form, which is probably just what we do, right? We take a little bit of a lick. Actually not if we hit something nice, which we do. It's probably gonna be a Tantrum turn next turn, isn't it? In it. Ditch that power. As much as I like it. Should have played the free Witness Strike there, I don't know. 18. Actually, maybe it's not a Tantrum turn. Well, we can defend for 24. Don't have too much mana though. Definitely crushing the joints to get that going. And if I Tantrum, I can Third Eye, but then I take a ton of damage. I'd rather not do that. I guess I'm just weaving and using my 2 block cards. It's not great. Not great at all. Oh, we're protected. Never mind. We have 24 Diva form up. So he's gonna hit for 36 if I don't do anything else here. So I can Tantrum and then protect. Which may or may not be okay. 36, right? Yeah. Ooh, apply weak, but we're not calm. Oh, we're not calm. So yeah, it's defend for 38. It's probably the best choice. Oh, he doesn't take damage, and I do not currently have a way to leave my form. Houston, we have made a mistake. We may have made a mistake. And we still have 24 up there. Get rid of you, still get rid of you. Keep putting Nirvana away, maybe it's just not a good card, but there's no way. No, it's just nothing. I'm gonna do the Scry. Ooh, Vault. Can't cast it though. Protect I can cast. That's probably what we're going for here then. Let's put away the Vault. Draw the Protect. Protect myself. Weave for the extra 2 damage. And take none. So now should be a turn where we do stuff, but we don't because of this. Guess I run out the Nirvana because it's free-ish. I want to be in calm, right? Well, do I? I mean, I get it back, but I need to empty fist to get it back, which is, I guess, fine. This draws extra cards, right? So we do Vigilance to draw me an extra card. We empty fist, get our mana back. We Tantrum to get back into Wrath. And then cut through Fate. Find Waves? No. Unfortunately not. We could draw the Crushed Joints. I can't cast it this turn, so that seems dumb. Do I want it next turn? I also don't really want it next turn. Yeah, so maybe I just do this. And then I Windmill Strike for 48 because that's... I could just use the potion. I'm just gonna use the potion, yeah. Blood Vial. Start of each combat heal 2 HP. That's not gonna help us much more, but hey. Crescendo, Cleanse Evil, upgrade Smites this time, but hey. Metaphysics. Shuffle a Causality into your draw pile. Exhaust. What does that do? Draw cards until your hand is full. Ugh. Evaluate plus, gain 8 block, shuffle 1 upgrade insight. It just draws cards, which is nice, but for this type of fight we're gonna fight, I don't know, that's what we need. Just cleanse evil. That's a lot of damage you can set up there, right? But maybe. Could work before the final boss. Could see it working. Could see it working. You're doing nothing the first turn, so let's try to run out some powers. See, that's the best of all the things. I'm gonna run you, I'm gonna crush joints, and I'm even going to erupt. Question is, do I vault? I think I do. I mean, the intangible does nothing, but at least we do 45 extra damage this way. I was gonna try to attack me for 10, which is not a lot. We're in the maximum damage stance, so I can just weave. So I don't want to take damage, obviously, but that's pretty easy. I don't want to leave my stance. Maybe what we do is we go protect, coin, cleanse evil? There are these smites. We can now use for a big nuke. We don't have vulnerability anymore, unfortunately, on him, but otherwise... Do we draw the other card that does vulnerability? No. Oh man, I so want these diva forms out, but I also want to nuke him for 60. Well, these might stay around. We don't need to nuke him for 60. Maybe I just play a diva form, see what gets free. The other diva form, sweet. And I guess I might as well use a smite here, so we can draw more cards next turn. Here comes the big hit, so now we probably want to empty mind at the end of the turn or kill him. How much can I do? 22, 22, 16, that doesn't sound like a kill. It could apply vulnerable, but that's not gonna work in the end either. So we're gonna block for 24. So we're almost defended if we leave the stance, right? I think establishment seems good with all those smites. Shame that hit the windmill strike, but hey, am I supposed to use it now? It's because I still have Wrath on, maybe, and it's free. It's gonna be almost free anyway. Next couple of turns, I think I don't use it. We do want to empty mind. We do kinda want some extra defense, if we can find it. I guess I just empty mind, which we have. Yeah, we can. No, do we have the thing that draws cards on? Adaptation, yes. So I'm gonna draw 1 extra card, so I kinda need to get rid of a card, so fine. Let's strike him. Let's empty mind. Let's weave. Let's just be lucky. I think I scry that away, which puts me to 27. That's 1 off, taking no damage. Bit of a shame. There's nothing here that I can do to stop that, is there? You do nothing. Yeah, I guess I just cut through fate then. Draw another weave at least. Okay. End the turn, take 1 damage. Didn't find a new Wrath stance, and that's because we have so many cards in our deck, it's just bad. Can't do 135 damage as it is. So I guess I draw some cards. Oh, we're fully blocked. I don't need to. Well, we're almost fully blocked. We're 1 off being fully blocked. So I can probably just do some stuff here. Let's just weave, enter vigilance. Cleanse evil does nothing, so Just waiting now to get my nukes on, right? And this looks like nukes. Vulnerability, eruption, smite, smite, done. Another adaptation? No. Still don't like the Simmering Fury, I don't think. Do I want Talk to the Hand? Don't think so. Tempted by this adaptation. Yeah, just because of the hand. Might be too deep into powers here. Could grab another elite if we wanted to. I'm not tempted. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the red mask. Check what's in the box. Horn Cleat, I don't know this. Start your second turn, gain 12 block. Okay. And that could randomly be useful. I think we do take another lead. Sure, we're gonna be over 2 hours in this. Who cares? It's a new character, right? We're learning. I feel like I keep saying that way too much. 30. Oh, so close. If you had one less life, I could just nuke you. I'm gonna adapt, see what we hit. Judgment, of course. I guess I erupt Judge 1 for sure. And then I corner out the Diva form. If I corner out the Diva form, I do... Well, I could have just adjusted the backline. That's what I was supposed to do, right? Dang. Forgot. Almost didn't see that guy. Yeah, if I do the Diva form, I can do everything, right? So... Miracle, miracle, miracle. Diva form. Just lucky. Do I want to draw Establishment? Or Vigilance? I don't think I want to draw Vigilance necessarily. Diva. I'm going to draw Establishment, I guess. It's probably just wrong. We take no damage. We kind of just need to find our Judgment again, which I dumbly threw away. We are already fully defended, which is sweet. Unfortunately, these cards do nothing. Let's just find something new. Can I? Tantrum here? No extra defense, so it would be 20 damage, but I already have 12 block because it's my second turn. Yeah, I can Tantrum here. I'm gonna drop the Cleanse Evil, draw the Tantrum, I'm gonna Tantrum, drawing Diva form, which is nothing unfortunately right now. I'm in Wrath. I could apply stuff, but that wouldn't do anything, so no. I'm just gonna cut through Fate again, get rid of the Weave. I guess draw the Crush Joint so we don't draw it next turn. Hit him a bit. Take none damage. And maybe get a kill now? Windmill does 24. That's not a kill. And that's a lot of damage, and I didn't leave my form. Whoops. Yeah. So... Houston, we made a mistake, I guess? 24. Scry into a bunch of weaves? Do we have a bunch of weaves left? I don't think we have one weave left. It's gonna do 10 damage. Is that enough? That's 34, right? 5 damage times 2 is 10. 24 plus 10 is 34. You have 34 HP. Whee! Close one. Get rid of that weave and the rest for good measure. Weave you. Strike you. Whew. All according to plan. Tranquility, retain, enter calm, exhaust. That can be very useful. Just to get out of Wrath when you need to. It's upgraded, so it's free. I'm gonna take it. It's more of an emergency button than anything else, I think. So here we're definitely going to, I guess, adapt first. Definitely going to, I guess, adapt first, and then I do want a third eye. We're not drawing anything this turn, so I'm planning for next turn. I definitely don't want Judgment. Probably don't know. We have preparation time here, right? So I don't need the Empty Fist necessarily. This is tempting. Do I want Cleanse Evil? Probably not either. Probably something like this. Like that. And then I will use one miracle, so it can go into eruption form. And then I guess I coin the adaptation. That's so bad, but yeah. Coin the adaptation and then weave. And not protect. Shame to lose that miracle for that, but hey. So this time we can almost certainly play our whole hand. It's Nirvana, got a free empty mind, which is, I guess, not the best. Wait for the hand, just lucky. I can draw these, so I can go straight back into Wrath. That's actually good. So I'm not going to draw you, but I am going to draw the Tantrum with the empty mind. Empty mind. Tantrum. Guess I coin the Establishment. Free Diva form. Get free Protect, which is not great. Weave. Weave. Okay. Comes the first big hit. Big-ish. Later hits are gonna be much bigger. I could enter Com and get out of the damage. Would like to just Diva form. It's almost good enough to protect me. I think I'm just Diva forming here. Hitting a cut through fate, I guess. Not that I want to draw any of these. Do you want to draw any of this next turn? We'll draw Crush, the first card right now, so the question is whether I need to leave my stance next turn. I don't think I want to. We have one more turn, right? I'm just going to leave the Empty Mind just so we don't draw it next turn. And I will take my 2 here, even though it costs me a charge of this, because I want to stay in the good form right now for hopefully tons of damage. You're vulnerable and stuff, so I can just do... Oh no, I can't just weave because you have slow also, so I need to think, unfortunately. I hate thinking. God, I hate that. No, I like thinking. Otherwise I wouldn't play these types of games, right? So we can't draw cards without leaving our stance, so I guess I will just weave. Yeah. And I think I use my Windmill Strike. It's like a lot of damage. And then... what? I don't need to Tranquility. I could Vigilance. Gain 9 block, gain a bunch of cards. Yeah, that's probably right. And then... I can weave again. This gains me mana, right? And draws cards. Draws a bunch of cards though, so let's weave first. Then draw off 4 cards. Get our mana back. We could go back into our fun stance. I think I wanna. It's going to 26. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go back to fun stance land. Oh, I missed out on drawing a card there. I actually fully defended already. Sweet. And none of this. So, good enough. So now it's gonna start doing real damage though. Any way to apply vulnerability? Not yet. Let's go just lucky. Where do you want this Crush Joints, I think? 2 free protects to do things, so we can cut through fate. We don't want Empty Mind to draw that card, so I'm gonna cut through fate. Unupgrade it. Draw Crush Joints. Oh, be dumb, because I need to cast a skill first. Should have casted Protect. No, we didn't get vulnerability. Dumb. No, I really don't want to be in the stance, or do I? 27 plus 28. It's like 55, and you're doing 60. Maybe I just cut through fate again. Should have cast the Protects first again. It's 2 hours in, guys. I'm not playing my optimal usual save here. 55. Do I take 5 damage and stay in the stance? I think I do. Can I get a kill? Doesn't quite look like a kill because I'm a dumb fool. Now, if I cast Tantrum, I can't exit out of the stance, so then we're actually going to take tons of damage. So that's not an option here. So I guess we just go Cutting Through Fate again. Definitely get rid of the Weave. Definitely do want to draw my... Yeah, I think I do this. And then... Weave. Weave. And again, the order is wrong. I do leave with Empty Fist, I think. Wait, can I kill you? 25 damage. If I cast... Oh, if I cast Tranquility... No, I won't leave the stance, because there's no stance to leave. So if I cast this, I do 12 damage and I have Vulnerable, so then this does 9 extra, so 27, so we do 30. And a lot, right? I feel like this is lethal. So 27 and 12 would already be 39. And we have a bonus of... receives 40% merit. This has to be lethal. Can I do it with a Tantrum somehow? No. I mean, a Tantrum would probably also just kill. Tantrum definitely just kills, right? Just go Tantrum, Windmill Strike. Sure, that does it. Out of War, if you do not play any attacks during your turn, gain additional energy next turn. With the Cut Through Fate, Swivel, gain a block next attack you play, gets 0, no. Exhaust up to the cards at a calm, no. Flurry of Blows, deal 4 damage on stance change, returns from your discard pile to your hand. Seems like a fun deck. Don't think that's what we're doing here, but that seems fun. I don't think I want any of this. Although this is fine. But let's skip it. Yeah, we can still smith. Let's smith. Let's upgrade. What do you do? Become innate. That's kind of nice. So like you. Just everything becomes innate. Just weak. It's gonna make you innate. Upgrading all our cards for the rest of combat is probably good. That's our last upgrade here. Get some HP. That's a lot of attacks though. Everything I have might be free. I mean, will be free. I'm gonna run Nirvana, Adaptation. We'll get to draw, I think, 2 cards here, right? So let's start nuking the guy that's this one. Judgment. That definitely kills you. Now, how do we do this best? I guess. What can I do? I can just kill you, right? 16. No, I'd need to do 19. So good empty fist, yeah, whatever, I guess. So let's just start by killing you. Judged. And then empty fist you. And then I guess I miracle out these protect. This protect. These protects, I wish. Take 3 damage. But I mean, that could have been a lot worse. And I assume we get a kill on you now. Actually, that's not given. Could just get... Oh, we are super protected. If we get Diva Form out. So do I anti-mind first then? Is that what I'm doing here? Try to look for a kill. If I don't do that, I go for Diva Form. Can always exit out of Tantrum, I guess. Let's do this. Is that a kill? 11 and then 8. It's not quite lethal, but Cut Through Fate does kill, right? So we can Tantrum. We cut through your fate. We get rid of the weave and the weave. This thing of a hand, whatever it's called. We miracle out a crush joint, do damage, apply vulnerable, weave, and that's lethal. Cool. Then be lethals. I'm gonna. Ooh, I kind of want to keep the Thorns potion for the hard fight, honestly. It's not to get the attack potion, I guess. Crescendo, Bowling Bash, Perseverance. Actually, maybe Perseverance is good for the boss fight. And this is a fine card, but it just deals 20 damage. It's just not a lot. I'm gonna grab Perseverance, see if it works for the boss fight. Last normal battle here. And I guess we get a cheap hand here. And I can Tantrum first, right? Yes. So unless I'm super unlucky, I think this works out without even spending whoop. Whoop. I mean, everything is free anyway. Deal 30. I could just nuke the Dazer here, and I think I do. Wait, I take a damage? Huh. Failed to do my math, apparently. So this guy does need to die, but... this feels like another hand where we can have everything, maybe? I mean, definitely with the miracles. Let's cast Third Eye. No weaves to get rid of. Judgment seems fine. Don't need you, or you, or you. Don't want you, probably do. At some point. Now. Establishment, that's a free vigilance. Let's just lucky first. This does 30 damage. Just lucky on that guy. Just to keep that stuff out there. And oh, it does not do 30 damage anymore. Whoops. Another mistake! I have been making mistakes. I did. Oh, that's actually good. I don't need to vault, I can just kill you. Judged. Could still vault. Does that do 15 damage? Probably not worth it. For 3 miracles, it's probably not worth it. Now, so many things I can do. I will probably crush your joints. Adaptation. Deep mind. Dang. This is not great. I could just wave that over the hand a bunch, but that's kind of weak. I guess I'd do this. And a calm, what does that do? Nothing really here. I mean, it draws me more cards. Windmill Strike. Maybe I do this. And I go Tranquility, draw a card, Weave. Oh, would have drawn 2 cards. I should have miracled first. And now what? I guess I don't know. Okay. Gonna do this. I have no idea if it's right. Run. Do some damage. Oh, find a diva form, I guess. Fine. And then I'm not in a stance, so this does nothing. And we have 1 mana, so let's make 1 smite. Meant to make more smites and make them free, but finding that diva form, I guess, did things. No, I don't want to take any damage if I can avoid it, so I'm gonna run you out. And then 7 and 7 is 14, so we can definitely do this. No. This is not lethal, and I would take damage. No, I wouldn't. I get 23, so I can definitely do another attack here. Let's do a weave, because we're not gonna get that back. Go to 0 block, not do the other weave, so we don't take damage. We get hit. Now I just need block. Or, judgment. Bam. Judged. Block potion is better than... Steel potion, I guess? Oh, Spirit Shield, gain 2 block for each card in your hand. Don't love it. Halt. Empty Fist, no, I don't think I'll take those. I'm gonna recall here, just to give us the chance of fighting the hard. And then we fight the boss. All right, let's go for that boss fight. Oops. Whew. This has been a long video. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this into. I don't know. I'm gonna decide later, obviously. If you have any sort of strong feelings on this one way or the other, please do let me know in the comments. I mean, it won't help for this either, but in the future, if I have videos that go 2 hours, do you prefer those cut into smaller pieces, or do you just want one big video? Kind of a relevant question for me. So just played on all my powers. I'm gonna erupt him, which is risky because he's going to do his welcome attack next turn. We have Vigilance, Empty Fist, bunch of card draw. We have Tranquility. I think we have another, like the Empty Minds, 2 Empty Minds. I feel okay doing this. Again, risky. Perseverance. Good to draw first turn. Nice. Let's weave. Yes. So this boss, in case you don't know, has this buff, quote unquote buff, taking up every time we play a card. And once it's 12, it ends our turn and buffs it. So, and it's continues. So we can play 12 cards and then a turn is ended. So that's requires some sort of management. The reason I said yeesh here is that we ended up having no way in our hand right now to switch out of the stance. So he's attacking us for 78. I'm going to run out this Diva form. Made a Protect tree, which is kind of nice. I'm going to Miracle a Cut Through Fate. Ooh, Vault, but I can't cast it. Maybe I should have done the Cut Through Fates first. Because Vault would save us from this problem, right? It would just end this problem, but I can't keep either of these cards. That is Third Eye, that does not do it. Guess we're just protecting a bunch? This is gonna be... So 4 cards can be played, right? If I can, I want to play 4 cards. It's unfortunate that buffs him, but I really need something next turn. So we can go Protect, Miracle, Third Eye. You should have Third Eye. No, I didn't have that. Then I have to use the other Miracle. Oof. Yeah. Protect, Miracle, Third Eye. What do I want next turn? I definitely need to get out of the stance. That was a big mistake. Oh, that weave is nice. Do this. Do I want to crush joints? I mean, technically, yes. I also want adaptation down. Probably also deception down. I'm just going to do this. And the weave is nice because this allows us to weave now to at least end the turn. I'm gonna also drink my block potion. I'm blocked for 72. He's gonna hit us for 84. Ow. Mistakes were made. So now we do get to leave the stance. That's something at least. I want adaptation out. I want establishment out. I do want to crush joints, but I also want to... I guess I do Miracle here. So I get the vulnerability out. Hey, that's just greedy. Do this. This is 18 damage, no 27 damage, so we need a tiny bit more block. Which Vigilance does give us. So it's probably just Vigilance here. And not Tranquility. Retain a bit, get hit for nothing. I do want to crush joints again. Need to make sure, since all these cards have the bitter art, it's really hard to follow which cards I have in hand. So, do I want to cast Just Lucky even? Or weave. Feels a bit weak to do that. Are we fully blocked? No, we're not, right? That's still 27. So I'm gonna just lucky. How much do I like Cleanse Evil? I mean, it's gonna be a giant burst turn, but I don't want that now, I don't think. It's kind of funny with the Empty Fist, leaving a stance, adding a bunch. Maybe it's okay. Then we're gonna have too many cards in hand, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 retain cards, plus like 3 Cleanse Evil cards. Yeah, it's gonna be too much. Get rid of that, and probably also get rid of the Fist. Do I? It does generate mana. It's not gonna be a big mana turn. I'm gonna get rid of both of these. So now we defend for 27, we're gonna get hit for 27. And I don't think I cast anything else. $28. This is a turn where we could Tantrum Vault. And start nuking him into his other phase. Issue with that is that we're not going to trigger him. That's bad. I mean, we could trigger him by using these cards, but that seems weak. It does generate extra mana, right? If I Tantrum, I get 2 more mana and draw 2 more cards. I think I do this. Tantrum. Weave helps. No, Ward has to be the last card we cast. Whoops. It ends the turn. 9. So we want to go 10, 11, and then Vault. That works. So I weave for 10. Cut through Fate for 11. What do I want next turn? I don't need Eruption. Can draw Third Eye right now and discard. I don't want to cut through Fate. I think I'll just do this. And then we Vault. No damage, we do 45. Half of his life is 228. Be nice to get him there so that he goes to his trigger mode. Can we though? Can I play a vulnerable here? Don't actually have tons of damage. I have Windmill Strike, which is not no damage. Which is probably enough to put him to the point, right? It's free too. How much do you do? 54, which puts us to... Yeah, Windmill Strike alone puts him to the point where he is popped. So I think I do Wave of the Hand. No, that's dumb. Shouldn't have done that. It's just a waste of a turn. And then Windmill Strike. Okay. Don't want to switch faces. I want to stay in Wrath. Keep my stuff and the turn. He's gonna block up and now he's gonna purge. So we have a turn of nothing here. Could decide whether we want to use the turn for anything, but I think we just pass. Try to set up with the Third Eye. Is that worth a spell? I definitely want to find my Witness Strike again. Also might want like an Empty Mind guaranteed if there's a big attack coming next turn, which it might be. So yeah, I'm gonna Third Eye. I'm gonna... Ooh, Cleanse Evil. Is that how we do this? Might be how we do this. I don't want you or you. Oh. Or you, I guess. Let me pass this turn. He's gonna heal to half HP and cleanse all debuffs. And now we want to do some damage, and then probably get out of our stance. 4 energy. So I think I apply vulnerable. I windmill strike for 54 because that's what we do. And I have tons of spells to still play, so that's cool. I don't need a mana left. I can just get to calm if I have to. So that's also nice. So just cut through fate here. Still don't think I need you. Crush joints is kinda neat. I think I do draw that. I don't want to draw the Wrath. Crush joints apply more vulnerable, so we don't have to bother about that anymore this fight. And then I don't think I need to draw cards. Well, it's double weave. Actually, does it allow me to trigger him this turn? Probably does. So I do want to draw cards. Exit my stance. Draw a ton of cards. 8, 9, 10. So we need to cast 2 of these. Sure. I'm gonna go weave, weave, protect. Gets me to 30, 41. Totally fine. And then just enter calm, I think? Well, he's gonna buff strength, right? +2, I think? So he's gonna do 3 times 13, which is gonna be 39, and we only have 41. Still enough. It's probably good to enter calm. Oh, can we kill him? Feels like we should. If we had... Oh, we don't have Wrath yet. But we have a lot of setup we can do here. I think I start with this. What do we have in our deck? Just need to make sure I draw Tantrum, right? If I draw Tantrum, I win. So what I'm gonna do is I have 3, I have tons of mana. I will Third Eye. I will get rid of Empty Fist, Wave of the Hand, Weave. Draw the rest. Oh, didn't draw it yet, of course. Empty Mind. Gain mana, draw cards. Tons of cards. Now we can Tantrum. And then Weave. Just want to strike him out of the game. There we go. Alright. This is such a long episode. 699 damage. Not a lot. But now because we collected these 3 keys, we do get to go for the heart. There's gonna be a campfire, a shop, and a special elite fight first, and then we have to fight the final end boss of the game. Since we're fully healed, I'm just gonna smith. I'm gonna upgrade. Do you want another innate power? Still don't like the upgrade of the vault. I still hate the judgment, really. Sure. Just make establishment innate. Should probably have been the protect, maybe. Not the protect, the other protect. The one that upgrades. We have money for only a few things here. Flying Sleeves, Fear No Evil, deal 8 damage. If the enemy intends to attack, enter calm. Interesting. Sanctity, Halt, Discovery. Choose one of 3 random cards added to your hand. Cost 0 this turn. Exhaust. No, I don't love any of that. Probably just buying a potion then. Like a... Wait, Dex potion. Emergency protection. And fight the special elite fight. So the only fight where enemies can be behind you, and whenever an enemy is behind you, it deals double damage. Which can multiply with eruption pretty quickly, I would say. And In turn 1, we're already going to take damage. And we can turn around by attacking somebody, which in this case would mean playing Eruption, which is probably bad. Yeah. So, order doesn't really matter. Start with Nirvana, Establishment, Adaptation. So you do 10 and you do 9, so turning around is a bad idea. So I guess I just protect and take my licks. Not a good start at all. I mean, you got the powers down, which is nice, but ow. Now only you're attacking, so we definitely want to be facing your way at the end. Perseverance is kind of nice to have at some point. It's not nuts right now. I definitely want to. Well, I do want to do it. I think we cut through fate first. Oh, Diva form, yes. Give me Diva form. Cast Diva form. I think I've still miracle out that vigilance. I can get into calm, have 21 plus 12 is enough. Now we could swap into tantrum. It suddenly means 60 incoming damage, and we can't swap out of it. I'm sure that's not a good choice, so I'm just gonna turn here. Just take no damage. Now you are being scary, so we have to punch you. Luckily, we can just do that. I do want the other Diva form out, I think. Could just turn around with it just lucky, but I think Crushing Joints is also good. So I guess I just go. The other Diva form doesn't even fully protect. Well, it's just gonna be 26, I guess. Which we almost protect against. Yeah, it's fine. Turn around. Wait, 34? My math was off. Is it not double damage from behind? Oh, it's only 50% extra damage. Oh. Well, that's bad in this case. I could just miracle out the vault instead. Do want that Diva form down. Just hit the vault? No. But we do have the protect we can use. We probably should, right? 24, 34. Yeah, let's just protect. And be lucky, I guess. Give me that weave. Not that it does anything. Do want cleanse evil. Don't think I have time for cleanse evil. So let's just draw it. Oh no, I didn't have a draw. Fruck. Fruck? I mean frick. Should have not done it that way. Whoops. Alright. Get not hit. That's not that much damage this turn. That's actually quite nice. So you do 10 and you do 14. So we want to be turned towards you in the end. We actually, well, 10 off being fully protected, but we have perseverance for 10 if we must. So that's okay. I guess we do run the adaptation, make the cut through fate free. Cut through fate here. Actually, empty mind is good. I think that I maybe not so much, because we can empty mind, draw a bunch of cards, gain some energy, and then could go back into calm to. Why do you have so much block? Gee. I need to start killing things, I just don't know how. If I were to Tranquility, enter Calm, I think I draw 2 extra cards. Let's do it. Kind of want to turn on the Wrath, right? Be nice to draw that Eruption somehow. Could Third Eye, then try to empty mind into it. I'm sure. Don't want the burn, don't want the burn. Want none of these. Draw the weave. Now. This is so complicated. I have this, so I could apply a weak to one of them. play weak to you and then turn around to you because you seem like I have to kill you and you have no block up. So I guess I do play weak to you. Then I do have to weave. I do have to weave, right? Yeah. I weave. And I have 8 cards in hand. That's still too many. So weave again. Now I have 7, 6. This draws even one more, I think. Let's weave once more. Draw a bunch of cards. Get a bunch of energy again. Crush your joints, I believe. Jeez, this is complicated. I still didn't find the thing either. We have how much block? 34. We're getting attacked for 30, 29, so we're totally fine there. Hit you. Don't want judgment. Am I gonna draw more cards? I'm gonna cast more Cut Through Fate. So I think maybe I'm interested to find the other Protect, honestly. Cut Through Fate. I do also want Eruption at some point, and Vault. I'm not gonna have mana for Eruption and Vault. Am I in Calm? I don't remember. I feel like I should be in Calm. So we do have the mana for this. I think I just keep this. Am I in Calm? We're not in Calm. Shame. Then that was a bad choice. And we end the turn. All this play the armor and it's still super tough. Now. 1 mana of doing Tantrum Vault, which would be just great. I can't kill you. I have Tantrum and Eruption in the same hand, so that's also really bad. Man. Can I do something else? 24, you're doing 36. Double that is a lot. So I guess I just vault you? You can only get block out. Awesome. This is not working out. It is not working the way I wanted to. Any way to leave stances even? No? Perfect. Perfect. So we have to turn this way, otherwise we just get medicked. And we don't want to use the Windmill Strike. I do want to kind of use Cut Through Fate. You can always use Weave to turn around. So I might as well Cut Through Fate now. This guy, because that's the guy we have actually a chance to do any damage to. Do you want Empty Mind? And keep going with that Vigilance? No. Get rid of it. Judgment again, not doing anything. Guess we just go into Vigilance. Oops. Forgot that draws cards. Am I actually fully protected? No, right. 37. Almost, though. I don't need to turn around. Definitely weave twice here. Now, do I want to... Could use one of my protects. So I can actually... That's only 6 damage, though. That doesn't seem worth it. Let's turn around. And then the turn again. Tough fight. Tough fight. No boils, no attacking. We once again have no way of getting into Wrath. You are doing 13. That's only 50% extra, so... the math. I don't know who does more damage. You're gonna go up to... I can do the math this way, right? You're going up to 24 and you do 26, so you do more damage. Okay. When we're facing your way, that's good, because that's who I want to hit anyway. We can Empty Mind to draw a bunch of cards after we've emptied our hand a bit, so let's go just lucky. Get rid of you, and I do kind of want to draw Crushed Joints, though. Right? 8 cards, Empty Mind draws 1 million. Cut Through Fate. Let's Cut Through Fate. Grab the Crushed Joints. Protect. Crush those joints. Then Empty Mind. My energy back. Still no Wrath. Still no Wrath. 28. Actually fully protected. Cool. So we just do some damage, I guess. We have some mana, so we can keep looking. So I guess we do this again. Definitely the weave. You're not just lucky, not the empty fist, just like that. Why did I draw 2 cards there? Oh yeah, I'm a dumb fool. Drew the weave and the card from the card draw, of course. So I guess I just cut through fate here and try to set up the next turn because we have no more energy. So I want to keep 1 card on top that we don't want to have, and then a card that we do want to have next turn. I don't want either of these though, I think, next turn. And Vigilance is just going to go away, so I'm just going to do this. And be done. Take no damage. More burns into my deck. There's Tantrum. I assume, yes, Tantrum has to be a kill here on this guy. So let's start with that. Draw some cards. And then, what do I need to do? 36. That kills you. Because this I want to use here, right? Does so much more. I can apply Wave of the Hand too if I had 1 more mana, which I do not. Shame. That would be sweet. Is there another way I do this? Can I just weave you to death? No. The answer is no. Yeah, I guess I do. Yeah, let's do this kill. And then I think I do use my Windmill Strike. So we can draw it again. Seems good. Don't need to protect myself, I don't think. Well, if I don't, I actually take some damage. So I'm gonna protect because of these burns. They trigger before the Diva form. Oh. We don't have a way to get out of our stance. Uh-oh. And no way to draw cards? That's bad. I have a lot of block we can gain, but that's still bad. And I'm gonna weave. Protect. Crush joints. Just to get the vulnerability down. Perseverance for some block. Cleanse Evil for some smites next turn. Have 58 block, but get hit for 76. Ouch. Still in Wrath form. So we can do some. Not insane amounts of damage, but we can do some. 76 block too. Just say we can do damage. I feel like we're not actually using these smites this turn. Am I just not doing anything? I'm just gonna do this and set up. Get rid of you. Definitely draw the Windmill Strike next turn. That seems good. And not do the Vigilance. Try to get a kill somehow. Sure. Well, go for it. We already lost the vulnerability again. Dang. Oh, smite. Smite. Weapon strike. I'm gonna have to cut this video down, I think. Getting close to 3 hours. Do I want any of this? Smite of safety. Tranquility. Maybe I want another tranquility in my deck. So the heart doesn't just murder me. Alright. Let's go fight the heart. And against the heart, I do want liquid bronze going because thorns are great against the heart. And then I just cast my hand again. Yes. What are we doing here? Corruption. First. Find a card we can make free, which is gonna be Empty Mind, I guess. Is that what I want? Do I want to empty my stance, exit my stance here? No, I'm just gonna discard both of these cards, draw something else. It is just lucky, which is not great here. I'm gonna play it because it saves me some life. Oh, I really wanted that Diva form in hand. That would have been nice. I guess I'm gonna Miracle it out next turn. It's still gonna be good. I hope. I also do want that Protect, probably. That's the adaptation. Be done. So the heart does a ton of everything. It's gonna take me for I think that's 12 times 6 damage. Yes. If we're gonna... I once again have no way to leave my form. I even added another card that does it, but we don't have a way to exit our form. And this is 72 damage. We have a problem. We have quite the problem. Whoop. Of course the Tempering lets me free. Where did I get the 11 block from? What did I do? Oh, was it second turn? On to lead, yeah. So I guess do I have to do this? I have to do this. Miracle, miracle. Protect. So now we're still dead? 34, 74. And it does, what did it say? 72? So not dead. End of your turn. Drink this. Question is, do I miracle out crush joints? No. Might be the wrong choice, but I'm scared. We're just gonna die to the heart here. It's fine. We made it to the heart on our first run, even if it took us 3 hours. Vault helps. Vault does help. Do I have any defensive card? Yeah, I do. Protect. Because we always, also with the heart, you always take 1 damage whenever you play a card. Which, as it turns out, is really bad for us. I have to run Protect, I think. Then coin out Vault. That's bad. Well, you, of course. I could have weaved first, should have weaved first. I always keep forgetting that it costs us... My block go. That it ends the turn. Man, I really need more block cards in my deck for this. I guess I perseverance, so I can't even do anything here. Then I attack harm, I guess. Do I? I can keep Tranquility around. I guess I just cut through Fate. Do not want to draw Void ever. Do I want to draw Vigilance now? No. Go away. I guess I strike you for 36 damage because that matters. Well, I guess it could matter. And I weave. And I don't exit Ra? I do have Tranquility to do it, right? So I don't need to exit that turn. That said, I'm probably still dead here. Even half of that attack is still way too much for what I'm doing here. Let's... I can Diva form into Third Eye. Which I guess, well, if it hits the slime, I'm dead. I hit the Third Eye. I'm probably still dead, but get rid of you. Don't need you or you. Judgment. What a joke. What a joke. Well, I do draw a card here, Tranquility. I'm not necessarily technically dead. I'm dead though. I am dead. Could weave and then die. I guess I'd do that. Alright, we didn't kill the heart. But first run, we made it to the heart. Spire consumes another. We unlocked Ascension. We get, I think, a bunch of unlocks here. 790 points. We do get Prostrate, which gains Mantra. Just a new stance, Divinity Stance, which gives energy and triple damage when you enter it. You need 10 Mantra for it though. Blasphemy just gives you Divinity, but you die next turn. And Devotion gives you Mantra at the start of every turn. Alright. I'm super unhappy with the time I took for this run. Otherwise, I'm happy. We tried out a new character. It did work quite okay. Didn't beat the heart, but I mean, it wasn't like we had anything like a focused build or anything. We just tried out a bunch of cards, and it worked until the heart, so that's I'm kind of happy with that. We needed something completely different for the heart, not this. But that's fine. I'm quite okay with that. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, please do let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, especially talk to me if you want to see more Slay the Spire, because that's important for me to know. Also tell me if you want to see no more Slay the Spire, because that's also important for me to know. As I said, there is gonna be EU4 coming up very, very soon. But for now, there's gonna be some more Slay the Spire with a watcher. Hopefully not in 3-hour videos. Gee. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.